Hi guys, welcome to this week of workouts. This week we did a body part split. I'm gonna go over every workout. First, let us go over the schedule. Monday we did glutes, quadriceps. Tuesday chest and triceps. Give this a screenshot, give this a save. Let's go on to our first workout. This was a quadriceps and glutes workout. We started out with a squat. So here we're doing 4 sets of 25 repetitions. So making sure to go all the way down, feel the stretch, and to focus on the mind-muscle connection. This is the first exercise of this workout. Make sure to keep your core tight and to have the dumbbell tight against your chest by keeping the elbows in. 4 sets of 25 repetitions. All right, so let's move on to our next exercise. This was a reverse lunge. We also did 4 sets of 15 repetitions, making sure to feel that stretch, making sure to keep everything tight. So once again, we're holding the dumbbell against our chest. We're keeping the elbows in, making sure to focus on that mind-muscle connection. So this is a great exercise for targeting the quadriceps and the glutes. Make sure to feel the stretch. Excellent exercise. So let's just keep going with it. Make sure to feel that stretch and focus on the mind-muscle connection. So once again here, I'm just demonstrating the correct form. If you don't have access to a dumbbell, you can do this body weight. You can do it whichever way suits you best. So the next exercise is a side lunge. Here we're also holding the dumbbell goblet style, 4 sets of 15 repetitions. Make sure to go as deep as you possibly can. Also try to feel that stretch. This is a great exercise, once again, as part of our quads and glutes day. So make sure to focus and make sure that your training is intentional. So really want to feel that stretch, want to keep that core tight, and want to keep the dumbbell tight against our chest. This is an excellent exercise. I even warm up with this one. It's great. The lower you can sink into it, the better you can have glute activation. That's a great warm-up exercise. Okay, so once again, if you do not have access to a dumbbell, keep the sets high and keep the reps high so that you can still target the muscles the way that we want to. So the next exercise is a hip thrust. We are doing 4 sets of 25 repetitions, keeping the dumbbell tight, making sure to keep the chin tucked in, making sure the pelvis is upright. Make sure to squeeze at the top of every repetition. Okay, this is an excellent exercise for isolating the glutes as long as you're making sure to keep the knees bent. Make sure to squeeze at the top. 4 sets of 25 repetitions. Another cue, an important cue for this one is if you're trying to get that glute activation, is to just get yourself to full hip extension. This is very important, and this is the way that you ensure that you're getting quality reps. The next exercise, banded hip abductor. We are doing 4 sets of 25 repetitions. Once again, the rep scheme is here for anybody who does not have access to equipment. If you do have access to equipment, keep the rep scheme 3 sets to 8 to 12 repetitions. Here we are using a band. Make sure to squeeze the upper glutes as well, and make sure to stay completely focused and have that mind-muscle connection. This is an excellent exercise for sculpting the glutes. Definitely, if you do not want to do this kneeling, you could do it seated, you could do it standing. There are so many other variations that you can try. Don't think that you have to limit yourself just to this one. So make sure to focus and give this a save, give this a screenshot. This was today's workout. So we move on to our next workout, which we did on Tuesday, which was a chest and triceps day. We started with a chest press. We did 4 sets of 15 repetitions. We used the dumbbells. Make sure to feel the stretch on this one. This is an important one just for developing the chest muscles, the pectoral muscles. So make sure you're keeping everything nice and tight. Make sure that your core is super tight as well. You're breathing after every rep, quality reps over quantity reps. So this is one of my favorite exercises. I never go with a chest day without it. Once again, if you do not have access to this equipment, you can do this body weight. For the chest press and the chest fly, if you don't have any access to dumbbells, if you don't have access to a band, you can just do push-ups instead. Make sure you're doing 4 sets of 25 to keep the muscle highly stimulated. So here we go to our next exercise. We have a chest fly. This is an excellent pectoral builder as well. Make sure you're feeling that really, really deep stretch. Make sure you squeeze at the top and that you're mentally focused on whatever you are working on at the moment. Keep your core tight, make sure to breathe, and focus on quality over quantity always. So once again, if you have access to normal equipment, do 8 sets of 12 repetitions. Don't think that you have to go high reps. If you have challenging enough weights. As you can see here, I'm keeping my elbows slightly tucked out. This is important. It is important to get deeper stretch. So this is an important movement for developing the chest muscles. We move on to our next one, which is one of my favorites, which is the bodyweight push-up. This is an excellent exercise as long as you're performing it correctly. We're doing 4 sets of 15 repetitions. Make sure you keep your core super tight. Elbows are in, you're pushing against your hands, and you're keeping tension, you're keeping everything nice and tight. This is an excellent exercise for developing not just the chest, but the arms as well, back as well, and core. This is an excellent full body weight exercise as well. You don't need any equipment to do this one, okay? So yeah, if you can't go all the way down using just your legs straight, you can bend them, keep them slightly bent, and just do a knee bent push-up, which is perfectly fine if you are a beginner. So the next exercise that we did, tricep kickback, okay? So here I'm keeping a line with my triceps, as you can see. I'm making sure that I'm focusing here. I'm just checking my form on my phone. But you can just make sure to squeeze at the very top of the repetition. This is an important one for developing the triceps, which will make your arms look good in a t-shirt, in a bikini, in whatever you plan on wearing this summer. Or not even in the summer, but at the gym. So make sure that you're keeping a straight line and make sure you're squeezing at the top. This is a very, very good developer for triceps. We move on to our next exercise, and that is a tricep dip. Here we are doing 4 sets of 15 repetitions. Try to keep a small triangle with your hands. This way you're targeting more of the tricep. What does it mean to keep a small triangle? Don't keep the arms straight, keep them slightly at an angle with the hands. And this way you're just aiming to get more of the tricep, feeling that stretch as well, making sure to squeeze at the top. Excellent for developing the triceps, which overall will make you look leaner. Don't forget, women should be training upper body as well, because it just adds to a nice physique, in my opinion. So the next workout is a glutes and hamstrings workout. We started with a dumbbell deadlift. We did 4 sets of 15 repetitions. Make sure to get a deep stretch on this one. Move with your hips. As you can see, this is a highly hip dominant movement. So I don't want you moving from your back or overcompensating with your legs. I want you moving straight with your hips. Make sure that you're feeling a deep stretch. And make sure to really lean into that deep stretch. You really want to be feeling this in your hamstrings, your glutes. You don't want any lower back, so make sure you keep your spine completely neutral. The next exercise is a dumbbell sumo squat. We are doing 4 sets of 25 repetitions. So you want to sink as low as possible. You want to feel that deep stretch from the under glutes. Make sure to keep the dumbbell tight against your body. So you want to make sure that you're feeling that deep stretch on the way down. You're pushing up with your heels. You're keeping the weight low. Also notice that my toes are pointing slightly outwards. You want your toes to be pointed slightly outwards in order to feel more of a deep stretch in the sumo stance. Try to keep it low and try to visualize your muscle growing as you are performing this exercise. So the next exercise of our leg and hamstrings day is our leg curl. Here we're lying on a mat. We're keeping the dumbbell tight against our feet. We are doing 4 sets of 15 repetitions. So an important thing to mention for the hamstring curl is that you really want to focus on curling on the way up. So your hips are glued against the mat and you're squeezing on the way up. So you want to focus on the hamstrings. They should be burning. If they're not, give yourself more time to do more reps. But you should feel them burning by the end of this set. So here I'm using just a dumbbell. If you don't have access to a dumbbell, you can use bands. You can attach a band to either the radiator or a couch and just fight the band on the way up. So the next exercise is a hip thrust. We're doing 3 sets of 12 repetitions. So you can see here that I'm keeping the dumbbell tight. I'm making sure to go all the way up. My hips shoot all the way up at all times. So the next exercise is a hip abductor. We are doing 3 sets of 25 repetitions. Make sure to fight the band on the way out. Activate that upper glute. Make sure to fight the band. Keep yourself mentally engaged. Make sure that your reps are always quality over quantity reps, so you want to have the mind-muscle connection. You want to focus on the muscle, visualize it, and you just basically want to be squeezing on the way out. So if you want to lean forward, you can. If you want to lean back, you can. as long as you're focusing here mainly on the movement, which is abducting on the way out. This is an excellent exercise for upper glutes. Make sure to save this, give this a screenshot. This is our glutes and hamstrings workout. Our next workout is a back and biceps day. So what's the first exercise? We are doing a bent over back row, 4 sets of 12 repetitions. Make sure you're keeping the dumbbell tight against your body. Your elbows are slightly tight. They're hugging, so not really hugging, but your elbows are slightly, like they're more against your upper body. They're tight against the upper body. You're visualizing your body moving, your back on a straight line. So you want to make sure you want to squeeze, focus directly on the muscle as you are training it. Visualize it working, visualize it getting stronger. This way it will develop in a really, really nice way. Remember guys, quantity over quality always. So let's focus on getting the form right and focus on getting our mind-muscle connection right as well. So the next exercise is a single arm row. We are doing this one for 3 sets of 12 repetitions. Make sure to keep the elbow completely tight. Keep your core tight as well. And the exact same thing as last time, you want to be keeping those reps purely, you want to keep those reps quality reps over quantity reps. So imagine a small coin or a small pea in between your back muscles. Squeeze it. Make sure you're keeping that adequate tension. This will force the muscle to grow and to develop. This is a great, great exercise for developing that nice back. It will look good at the beach. It will look good anywhere. So the next exercise is a bicep curl. So here we're doing 2. We're using both dumbbells, okay? We're using them at the same time. 4 sets of 12 repetitions. Make sure that you're focusing not just on the way up, but on the way down as well. You really want to be squeezing the bicep on the way up in order to force it to develop. So the next exercise is a single arm bicep curl. We're doing here 4 sets of 12 repetitions. So as you can see, I'm pushing my elbow against my knee. I'm making sure to squeeze the biceps on the way out. So you really just want to concentrate on the arm that's working, okay? A great way of doing this, once again, is to visualize that muscle working, visualize it going down, and visualize it going up. This is an excellent bicep builder. Your arms will look so good in a tank top. They will look so good in a sports bra as long as you are really focused on giving yourself those quality reps. Great exercise. So this is the final exercise of our back and biceps workout. Finishing up the set, but make sure to give this a save. Make sure to give this a screenshot. Try it out. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Let us move on to our final workout, which is a glutes isolation workout. The first exercise is a split squat. We are doing our high reps here, 4 sets of 15 repetitions. Important, 2 things to bear in mind when you're doing the split squat. 1, you want to really feel that stretch. 2, you really want to focus on the glute that's working. Which one is it on this side? It's the right one. The one that's grounded is the working glute. So that's where I want your mind to go throughout this exercise. I also want you to feel that stretch. A great visualization for this is to picture strings from the back of your body, and you really want to feel this stretch coming upwards from the strings. This is just to get that mind muscle. Anything works. You can think about, as long as you're just focusing on feeling and deepening the stretch, you'll get the best out of this exercise. So the next exercise is a single leg hip bridge. First up, make sure to squeeze on the way up, squeezing the upper glutes. And excellent exercise. Also 25. Guys, bear in mind, this rep scheme is if you don't have access to equipment. If you do have access to equipment, 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions is sufficient. So the next exercise is a donkey kickback. Here we're doing 4 sets of 25 repetitions. So great cue for this, keep your toes pointed slightly out. Another one, an important one to mention, is that I want you guys to focus on squeezing the upper glutes as well. Okay? This way you're getting the best out of this exercise, not just the lower glutes, you're working on the upper glutes as well. Next we have a squat bounce. So keep it low here, try not to go up past your knees. You really want to make sure that you're keeping the constant tension on the glute muscles by bouncing. So 4 sets of 25 repetitions, a slight bounce, and making sure you feel that stretch. It's an excellent exercise. Great glute burner. As well. Feeling that burn, make it hard on yourself, and really stress. You'll thank me tomorrow. You're great. Do this exercise. You feel like you're on fire, and then we're going to develop a really nice way. So, for the final standing hip abductor. We are doing 3 sets of 25. Using the band here, just above my knee. To get the mind-muscle connection. Okay, so give this a save, give this a screenshot. This is our glutes workout. I hope you guys enjoyed our week of workouts. Make sure to subscribe, like, and follow my channel for more videos like this one. Thank you. Have a nice day.